Now, relatives of missing Nigerian schoolgirls have expressed their excitement over the rescue of one of the missing Chibok girls. Amina Ali Darsha Nkeki is the first of more than 200 schoolgirls seized in a raid on the school in Chibok town by Boko Haram militants to have been rescued. CCTV's Maria Galang reports.
After 2 years of imprisonment under Boko Haram, Amina Ali Darsha Nkeki is a living symbol of much-needed hope for the parents of the missing Chibok girls. The teenager was found with a baby on Tuesday near the Sambisa forest, close to the border with Cameroon.
Yes, her name is Amina Ali Darsha Nkeki. And she's from Balala village unit of Chibok local government. So there is no ambiguity, there is no missing of words, there is no other form of authentication that one will go for it, apart from what we have gotten.
The soldiers who rescued her also detained a suspected Boko Haram terrorist called Mohammed Hayatu, who claimed to be the girl's husband. Activists have since quoted Amina Ali saying that her schoolmates were still in the Sambisa forest, Boko Haram's biggest stronghold.
You can imagine, since this adoption, we have been here every day, unless if I'm not in Abuja. Every day I've been here because of the hope. And our hope now has been rekindled because of the rescue of this very one that I got the news today.
Borno's state governor confirmed that Amina Ali was on her way to the state capital, Maiduguri. She's expected to meet President Muhammadu Buhari later on Thursday in Abuja. The rescue will give a boost to President Buhari, who has made crushing the Boko Haram insurgency a central pillar of his campaign. And more than that, fresh hopes that more of the girls will be returned home. Maria Galang, CCTV.
Well, let's get you more now on that. Co-founder of the hashtag Bring Back Our Girls campaign, Buki Shonibara, is on the line from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Buki, you've been campaigning for the girls' return. What's your reaction to the news of the rescue of this one girl?
We welcome this particular development with utmost excitement. Excitement because it's been 2 years since we've been advocating for these girls. There's been no news that validated the need for the campaign that we have been doing. There's been several speculations. There are people who still doubt the abduction of the girls and several other unfolding events that we have seen in the last 2 years. So between yesterday and today, it's been excitement. But the day after, I have started, as a member and a strategic team member of the Bring Back Our Girls, I've started asking myself questions around how do we move forward from here. So your question is to say that we are excited, yet it is a call to some specific action.
Indeed, it's sad though, because we're hearing reports that some girls might have died. What do you intend to do from now?
Yes, the possibility that some girls might have died is very high. But from now, as an advocacy group, one thing is important. We want to make sure that we monitor actions and treatment of how Amina Ali is treated, because the way we handle this one case is a pointer to how we will handle the other girls when we return. So we want to, push and monitor issues around our psychosocial support, our counseling, health care, our resettlement. Another thing we would want to do is also to push further best practices in handling cases like this so that we can prevent returnees like this from possible stigmatization, security challenge, and others. And then another thing is also to ensure that we advocate for a proper process of identification, verification, reunification, and of course resettlement of returnees like Amina that we have seen. And lastly, my thought would be that for somebody like Mohammed, who came back with Amina and claimed to be the father of our child and is suspected to be a Boko Haram member, for such to have filtered back into our society, we should begin to look at a proper DDR process a process of demobilization, de-radicalization, and resettlement of returnees like this. So this is a call to action on a lot of things so that we can ensure that when other girls are brought back, whether the Chibok girls or other abductees, we can have a process that handles them, that protects their children. We can show them the love and the care that they deserve from the society, from the communities, and at the nation at large.
All right, Buki Shunibare on the line for us from Addis. Thank you, Buki. Well, let's recap one of our top stories. These relatives of missing Nigerian schoolgirls have expressed their excitement over the rescue of one of the missing Chibok girls. Amina Ali Darsha Nkeki is the first of more than 200 schoolgirls seized in a raid on the school in Chibok towns by Boko Haram militants to have been rescued. Let's now bring in CCTV Sophia Dengo for more on that development. She is live for us in Abuja. Sophia, renewed hope indeed. What is expected to happen now?
Well, as you know, Penina, the events of the last 48 hours and the discovery of Amina Ali Nkeki have been fundamental, really coming from Bring Back Our Girls campaigners saying that this is the breakthrough they have been hoping for over the last 2 years. What we do know so far is that she is now firmly in the custody of the Nigerian military and Nigerian authorities, having been briefly reunited with her family in an area known as Mbalala, about 6 kilometers east of Chibok, where she was going to school amongst 276 girls. So at the moment, her condition is improving rather steadily, having been discovered on the outskirts of the Sambisa forest by this vigilante group that we now know was canvassing the area on behalf of the Nigerian, military. So what we do know so far is that she is indeed safe. She has been found in the company of a male figure who has also been taken under investigation at this moment, and she was also found with child. So as information is coming in through eyewitness accounts and also her first-hand accounts, Miss Amina, the Nigerian authorities are really trying to gather, especially in terms of intelligence, how far perhaps she had strayed and if there were other people, including some other Chibok girls close by to this new discovery. Penina.
Well, it appears the military is gaining ground against the militants in the Sambisa forest, which is Boko Haram's stronghold. Any official comment from the military?
Well, what we do know so far is that the Nigerian military is stepping up really their troop numbers in this area, concentrating their efforts through, the co-op agreement that we now know as the, multinational joint task force, in joining together with Cameroon, Chad, Niger, and even Benin, and providing, help from international community members like the United States and France in really concentrating. Whether or not Boko Haram is concentrated in this Sambisa forest is still something that is unfolding slowly. But what we do know is that 14 local government areas that have been overran over the last 2 years have now completely been liberated from Boko Haram. There are lone wolf attacks that continue, surprise attacks that happen on what they call soft targets with people in prayer, centers and markets that seem to be ongoing. But in this Sambisa forest is really where these girls are suspected to be. And the Nigerian government, of course, concentrating their efforts in doing their best to cover this massive ground of almost 60,000 square kilometers of forest to see what they can find there. Penina.
All right, Sophia Dengo joining us live from Abuja. Thank you.